And here we are for a very exciting edition of Pioneer Academy Pep Club, our Monsterhearts TTRPG, where we're actually maybe going to do some actual Pep Club stuff in the 6th out of 6 so far episodes. You guys are going to get theoretically serious about like the core conceit of this entire series, or not. We'll see. Hey, how's Ada doing, Mish?
Listen, was pretty sad, now pretty excited. We have a new plan to get over the fact that we seem to be forever tied to Kimberly because Kimberly killed me. There's a weird tentacle in between. We don't know why it's that. And all we have to do is a cool magic spell that Salem found. With everybody in the school doing a pep rally, and the tie will definitely be severed and there'll be no complications.
Sure.
It'll be great, and then I won't be more trapped than Mia was, who I'm sure is fine. She's been in the hospital all week. None of us have checked.
That really stuck with you. I love that.
Hi, I'm Sin, or sinful__potato. I said 2 underscores, I think. I'm playing Salem, who is the witch. Playbook. Not hot. Stone cold. Could throw a punch, sort of, not really. And stares into the void once or twice a week. Is set to come up or no, find a spell to untether Ada and Kim. That will probably, hopefully work. If not, we could just say it did work and nobody would know, right? Esther.
Now you're muted. Karma.
Just a sec, I had to redo my headset.
It's the universe saying, shut up, Eva. Hey. All right, Kim. Sorry, Tough.
Yes, hi. I'm 98 Tough Torf with
It's fixed now. Okay,
okay, fine.
Okay, so I'm SJ _sidekick. I am playing Ava, who is a vampire. I am hot and I'm cold, yes and no. But I'm not volatile or dark, which makes sense because I am a born vampire. I have a soul. I'm kind of a bleeding heart. I'm actually a really good person. And I've done nothing wrong ever. I haven't killed anybody. And people seem to be mad because I drink blood, but that's not my fault. I was born that way, and they're all eating meat. So super judgmental. Even though, didn't ask to be born a vampire. It's actually kind of racist when you think about it.
Yeah, I suggest you go over to someone's house for Thanksgiving, and while everyone else is eating the turkey, just start biting them, and then when they freak out, go, what? It's the same thing as turkey. And see how they take it.
It's actually better, because I'm not even killing them. I'm just taking a little blood.
You're just driving them insane with your mesmerism ability over and over and over.
Okay, well, if they didn't freak out, then I wouldn't need that.
If people were just normal about this,
like I
supernatural
said,
being that's not supposed to exist.
Not supposed to exist? Wow. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, poor Eva. Anyway. Hey, Kim.
Yeah, Kim's here. Kim's doing great, actually. Kim got broken up with, which is amazing. We figured out that there's the whole tentacle tether going on between me and Ada, so we're gonna break that, and then everybody can leave me alone about murdering Ada, because now Ada can go do whatever she wants, and it's fine. And we're gonna do that through... I mean, you already do every single day, and also Ava's there and also haunting me, so...
Yeah, but what if we did it on purpose instead of...
And I feel like Mia is also gonna wind up in that mix, because I am definitely not gonna go visit my ex in the hospital. It's fine. But we're gonna have a pep rally, and it's gonna be so great. We have a wonderful plan that's not going to backfire, and it's gonna work. It's so great.
Yeah. I'm also pretty sure that like Syntech doesn't run the medical facilities within a 100-mile radius, and certainly doesn't have any interest in detecting physiological or paranormal anomalies and turning them into sort of experiments to enhance whatever paranormal abilities they might have to turn them into super soldiers or something like that. So you
That's
definitely
not
don't have
true.
any
My
worries.
dad's a SynTech executive, and I told him all about it, and he seemed completely uninterested.
Yeah,
I like arguing with the narrator in character. It's very fun.
I told my dad everything, and then he was just like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine." Yeah, definitely. It's totally
He said,
cool.
I don't believe you at all. Anyway,
No, that was the
team,
part
you could
about
just...
like, and there's a witch and her dad's a robot. That's the part that he didn't believe.
So it's not their robot?
Oh, it was it was a little bit. What was that show? That it was an awful show. It was on TV Land at some point when I was, I don't know, like a teenager or whatever. It was about a
I was probably
family.
before I was born.
Yeah, of course it was. It was about a family that had a little girl that was a robot or something. It was just terrible. Like super cringe even then. Small Wonders is what it was called, I think. I don't know where that came from, but I think it popped into my head. Go and look it up. It's awful. It's straight up.
Meg just confirmed.
It's straight up Ringu creepy. But it was for families. No. I think it was like some creepy old dude who just like, I just want to have a little girl around. Meh. Anyway, it was fine. So that's what's going on. Hey, so what's your plan?
Well, I've got the costumes. They look amazing.
We all did a slow-mo walk in them at some point as we approached the pep rally, as you
Yeah.
do.
Yes.
As you do. It looked super ridiculous to everybody else walking
Yeah,
around
what's
us.
the song that's playing over it when we're slow walking? Something about girl power.
Roar.
Something about
Katy Perry
girl
Roar.
power. Oh God.
Oh no.
Because of course.
Yeah.
Nah, we need something poppy, something more feminine rage.
I think Ada, because of the infernal nature of the stitching, maybe it's easier for you to wear because it's not entirely natural.
I made a special ghost one just for me.
Yeah, and maybe Ada looks like hot in this. Kim got frustrated after 5
until
seconds.
I say anything.
Yeah.
Because I have a -1 in hot.
But
Oh, I'm walking without the glasses on, and then I turn. I'm like, all right, guys. Glasses back on immediately.
The whole look changes immediately.
right, there's like a temperature meter next to you, and then you goes boom back down. Well, Kim was your only job was to alter these old costumes, and you got frustrated in like 6 seconds and ruined them. So you had to use one of your super special problematic situations with the devil to get one of the little minions to do the stitching for you. So yeah, that's probably not going to come back and bite you. And
nothing ever does.
And Salem has been studying up on both the books that they have, as well as a book that was purloined from Kim's dad's collection, with the help of their little lizard familiar that used to be a neighbor kid. Also not a karma-worthy situation. And that book details ways that the sort of intent and attention of a crowd can form almost a reservoir of power that can fuel greater workings of magic than what might be accomplished otherwise. And so you got an extremely experienced witch who has cast a hex once. And you got, and everyone's dressed up in faintly risque cheerleader outfits. So cool. What happens?
Just enough to pass dress code.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just barely.
Yeah, I might every now and again have to pull it down a little bit.
Yeah.
When
Cover the shoulders. Cover the shoulders.
You get a pass on dress code if you're here for cheerleading stuff.
Yeah, that's a rule we just made up.
Oh, I know.
It's definitely
Because we haven't had a
archaic
cheerleading
one
squad
in
in
the
like
books.
30 years.
Right.
Yeah, it's like you dust off the books. It's right here. you can wear the outfits. And they're like, I don't think those were the outfits. And we're like, these are the ones we found.
We just found them like this. Totally
I
normal.
mean, I don't go here. The code doesn't.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, someone like we'll say you get on campus and one of the teachers that you all share, it's like, oh, hi girls. Oh, and you are looking at Salem.
Your worst nightmare.
He has a terrible sense of humor.
Yeah, she's a friend.
So are you trying to intrigue them, Salem, or are you trying to shut them down?
Shut them down.
Cool. Roll with cold. We'll see if this gets derailed immediately.
Don't worry, I'll just compel them. That never goes wrong.
Oh,
It's
no.
a 7.
That's a 7. Oh, well, that is barely a success. Yeah, so I probably should have pulled up the thing beforehand. Someone who has it open, tell us what a 7 is.
7 and 9, choose one from below, but you come across poorly and they give you a condition in return.
Oh,
So
you're going to get a condition. I love it. So pick one there, Salem.
Can I gain a string on them?
No. They either lose a string on
No.
you. They have no strings. Oh, I see.
yeah,
'Cause
if they have none on you, you gain one on them.
Yeah. Sure. Sure, why not? And you're going to gain a condition, creepy.
Cool.
So they're just gonna kind of go, oh, God, you kids are weird. Well, nice to see someone taking an interest in school spirit, I suppose. You're not going to do anything bizarre, are you?
No,
they
it's
look
just
right
a
at
normal
Kim.
pep rally. No, it's a normal pep rally. We're the pep club. That's what we're here for.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, I'll be watching. I mean, I may not technically be able to grade you and have it applied to your GPA, but I can probably find a way if you do anything weird and problematic.
We're not going to do anything weird or problematic. It's
Yeah,
just
Kim.
a pep rally. Why is everybody looking at me?
Well, she's obviously not talking about me.
Anyway. Hi, Ada. It's nice to see you again. You're looking lovely.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
If you remember, I said that you could have that chocolate chip cookie recipe if you wanted.
Oh yeah, I would love that.
Just here's my personal email.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Watch these people and make sure they don't do anything weird. Thanks, Ada. You're the best.
No
All right.
problem.
Let's get going.
Ada, if nobody knew better, they would genuinely think that you died like 75 years ago.
What do you
And
mean
that
by
you're
that?
just like an old lady.
I don't understand. Is that my other typecasted character?
I think that teacher's the bee's knees. This school is the cat's pajamas.
Look
Let's
at
all
these
do the
lilies.
jousting.
They're so nice.
I got some Werther's originals in my bag here.
That you crocheted yourself.
Yeah.
You are the little ghost girl. You're one of the ghost Peggy Pulaski's is what this whole. Sorry, this is a very deep cut.
Yes.
If you don't recognize what that is, go watch like 1 billion hours of stuff on YouTube and you'll pick it up.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Cool. All right. What happens? As you file into the hallway, there are a few like appreciative glances and a few like not full on wolf whistles, but a little bit of ooh.
Ava leans into it, of course, like is used to this because.
Cool. Roll to turn them on.
Oh, I did grab my dice. Okay, a 4 and a 3, which makes a 9.
Huh.
I'm just gonna use a minor boon because we never use them.
Fine. Was hoping you would.
I mean, it's
Get in first
not.
and
I mean,
awkward.
well, yeah.
It's fine. Fine. Yeah. So several of the folks, just because you're playing into it, I think probably take it personally. So that won't be a problem. Cool. But yeah, no, I mean, it's quite an effective entrance. It's a little bit of a slow-mo Mean Girl situation. Well, and then there's Lindsay Lohan over here. Cool. You're in the hallway.
Is it time for the pep rally, or
I don't know.
because we can just move straight to that?
Did you show up? Did you show up literally just on time, and everyone's already in the assembly, so you don't have any chance to prep anything, or
Like,
did you arrive early?
I think we arrive early.
Okay.
Ada arrives early.
Yeah, like Ada would have made
because
sure that we arrived early.
we probably
Raise
have
up the
some
banners and
decorations
Yeah.
and banners
Oh,
to make sure
yeah.
we're set up because we barely do these ever.
Oh,
We
and I
have to
got these
dust out
like
the old.
party poppers so we can get some confetti out. That'd be cool.
In Salem, we're gonna give you this like cool staff. It's gonna be the spirit staff, and whoever's the loudest is the class that gets the spirit staff at the end. But then when you're chanting and they're chanting at the same time, when you point at them, then it's like I feel like I don't know, magic people and staffs go together.
Yeah, that
Sure.
seems right.
We'll see. Cool. So what
Accurate.
happens?
All right. So.
Well,
where's the
obviously, we
optimal
also have the
position?
co-captains to help, right? Because they're
Yeah.
part of the club now.
Yeah. You
So
put,
we're making them do all of the decoration
Ava
setup
is,
while we stand
pointing,
aside
like,
and watch.
yes, you could. You're so strong. Thank you for moving that over there.
gross. Okay. Yeah, you got some of the more
Right.
sporty types who were helping out, wrangling freshmen, keeping people, untangling people who've walked into the crepe paper danglies that they've hung up everywhere. It's not. I don't know. What would be a good role? I want. It's not a move. I just want a sense of like how well prepared the situation is, because that will impact everyone's kind of starting emotional state. So I think Ada, since you're the one who actually did any work on this, I need you to roll with something and tell me what it is that you're rolling with, and then we'll say what the dice say.
Rolled with cold because it is my highest, but also the cold logical of that goes there.
Yep.
I picked up this file. I'm going through the checklist that was made that you all ignored entirely. I have charts and diagrams.
Yeah.
See where it goes.
It's
It's
kind
very
of
exciting.
Yeah, it's kind of like keeping your cool. Is close, but not quite.
Yeah, we're just keeping our cool here. We got 11.
Oh, wow.
Keeping it cool.
Yeah, you know what?
Organized.
Go
We
ahead and
aren't
ask me a question or take one forward. We'll treat it like a regular keep cool.
I will take one forward. I think we might need it for this ritual, gang.
Maybe.
Those.
Obviously, you can count on Ada to be prepared. So
Yeah. So who is going to actually give the speech at the front, at the beginning, to bring this situation to order? The thing that you planned for.
It does start with Ada doing like a mic check and be like tap tap tap. Hello, hi. If everyone could please take a seat. And then we'll begin the pep rally.
I'll just grab the mic. Sit down. screech, mic feedback.
Right.
Put it back.
The whole time is mic feedback, yeah,
Yes.
obviously. And then we all look to Ava, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course.
Well, you have
All
everyone's
right.
attention. So what happens?
Yeah, Ava will go up on the spot, meaning SJ will go up on the spot.
Good luck.
Yep. Like, uh, probably we'll introduce the lacrosse team first. We probably would have, which by the way, make sure there's a little tear in the banner so that they don't hit the banner and it doesn't break. Common mistake. So I'll work up the crowd first and be like, is everybody ready for the pep rally?
There's a kind of like a couple of, yeah. There's probably like one or two kids that are way too into it. But no one
Yeah,
likes those
Kim's back
kids. No one
behind you
likes
like,
those
"Woo!"
kids. Yeah.
Like, wow, I think I hear the freshman over everybody else. That's a little embarrassing. Are we sure we're going to allow the freshmen to outdo all the upperclassmen? I'll ask again. Are we ready for the pep rally?
I think, yeah, that's convincing. You get a few more people and you hear a couple of, as happens at these things, a couple of the older guys are like, you're making their voice sound real deep. A little bit of a roar because now you've touched into their competitive spirit.
All right, I'm still not impressed, but maybe you guys can turn it around by the time the spirit stick competition comes around. But how about to get things started, we introduce our what is our mascot?
We decided
Pioneer.
it was literally a
Pioneers of
pioneer,
science.
The pioneer,
but like a
yes,
scientific,
but
like a Marie
science.
Yeah.
Curie kind of pioneer, not the culturally insensitive, problematic, genocidal one.
Okay. That's a weird one to introduce, but okay. Well, let's give it up for our lacrosse team. And I'll just, cue the lacrosse team breaking the thing and cool music going off or whatever and hyping people up.
And then you introduce Salem dressed as, I guess, a scientist. Cool. So Salem, what are you doing?
Going over the spell in the book and trying to make sure I know the words to it.
So Salem comes on with nose buried in book, which is actually on brand. So I think people kind of go, oh, it's like method acting. I like it.
Yeah, so this scientist here is Dr. Spirit. He is the wielder of the Spirit Staff. The Spirit Staff is, of course, powered by Spirit. So we're going to need you to help us out a little bit here for her studies and power up the Spirit Staff. How we're going to do that, each section, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors are going to have a respective color, except for seniors. And you're going to say black, 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 white, 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 red, 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 and then pioneer is for the seniors. And whoever's loudest, for a couple rounds, they'll get the Spirit Staff and bragging rights.
Seems reasonable.
Yay!
You hear some faint something my spirit stick from one of the sophomores near you.
All right, so important though, only cheer when the staff is pointed at your section. Otherwise, it's going to count towards another section because it's going to be based on volume, obviously.
Cool.
All right, go ahead, Dr. Spirit.
I'll point the stick.
All right. You're putting it at which section?
To freshmen.
Okay.
It
So
makes sense to go around in order, at least first.
yeah. So there's a little bit of like, some of them are saying red because they weren't paying attention and don't remember because they're freshmen in the 2020s. But you know, there's enough shushing and a little bit of encouragement. They start chanting. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't think we're at half power. That was pretty weak. I think the sophomores so far have been the loudest. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Say a
Let's
few
do
more
it
times.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're literally just working through. So yeah, I will say, you know, why not? I mean, there's not a lot of production to this, but I think, you know, with the competitive effort, you're getting a sense that there's a few like, is this really all we do? Is we gave up an evening to come in here and literally just chant words over and over for a freaking stick? You know, the cool kids. But there are enough highly competitive, geeky kids that enough of them get into it that you do get that kind of building crescendo. I am going to say that. The seniors are the loudest. Now, that doesn't mean you have to say they're the loudest. I'm just saying, objectively, the seniors are the loudest.
Was Salem actually chanting the spell during that?
I don't know. What
Yeah.
you been doing there, Salem? Or did you get caught up in the moment? It's like, yeah, the seniors win. And then everyone's like, wait, the spell didn't go off. It's like, oh, crap, I forgot to cast the spell.
Do it again, one more time. Everybody all at once.
Best 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody say every
everybody
color this
All
time.
together.
Yeah, everybody all
Everything
together to
together.
build up the energy before we announce the winner.
Cool. Your last chance to beat the seniors. Cool, yes. So, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, there's not that many students, but for the number of students there are, you think it's pretty enthusiastic. So, hey, what happens?
You're casting the spell, right? How's the time?
Yeah, Salem, do it.
Do the spell.
So
We
then
need
we'll
to like
cast
hold
the spell.
hands, Ada.
You. I guess if we have to, we have to hold hands with
Not
the spell.
distracting her.
I don't know how this works.
I love the thorough preparation.
I
It's-
prepped the pep rally.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think we
Not
talked
the
about
spell.
it the
Probably
first
should have
episode,
asked
but by now we
Salem.
forgot about it because we talked about doing like little competitions and relay races and stuff. But yeah,
It just,
And we just went straight for
it
this.
all fell apart. It's
It all
fine.
fell apart, but that's okay. We introduced teams. Everyone's cheering. They get to go home after like 20 minutes,
Yeah.
so it's not that long.
So I think the you guys are probably all like, yeah, you know, just like ramping it up. Kim and Ada are holding hands, which is fine. And they're probably all looking expectantly to Salem.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought she was like saying the spell while they were doing the
I don't know,
chanting
maybe.
stuff, and
We'll
just
see.
was pointing because I thought they had to be saying it while she was chanting it.
That would be ideal.
That's why we've got them all chanting again to try to
Yeah,
give her
I
time
think
to
I
do
think we're getting the
actual
energy
spell.
again.
Yeah.
Their focused energy at saying words.
So now seems like a good time there, Salem.
So I roll the hex casting.
So this is not a hex that you know, and I don't think that there's necessarily a move per se, is there? For casting a hex? So I think the closest would be peer into the abyss, because that has to do with your connection to the beyond, right?
Yeah.
It's also a roll with dark, so it's really the same roll. So it's kind of a mixture of the two. So roll with dark. and we'll see what your ability to channel and also what your connection to the abyss might reveal.
Can I use one of those major boons?
You
Aw,
sure
sure.
can. And the +1
I'd
forward
say
apply
that's
to
a
this
good
roll?
idea.
Or only if I need to do something?
Oh, well, there. Just hold on for a second, Ada.
Okay, I will. I'll wait.
So it's a 7.
Cool. Hey, Ada. As you're chanting and all this kind of stuff, you hear a voice in your ear. I'm here, Ada.
My boy's here.
But I'm not ready to meet you.
Oh no.
I need your help.
Of course.
Um,
It's not like I'm doing anything important.
I need you to channel some of this to free me.
Wait, why are you trapped?
Well, they want to keep me away from you.
It's Ava, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I did send notes to everyone, but I knew that you were the one who would, be true and help me. And Kim is just real weird, and Ava doesn't care about anyone but herself, and they both treat you so poorly. We've both been through so much, Ada. We have so much to share with each other. You're a nice
Feel
girl.
like-
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. And I'm a teenager and so easily convinced by these words.
Yeah.
Even though they're
Where's that
extremely
lizard?
sus.
Cool. So, what happens? What does Ada do?
I don't know how you channel spell energy.
Well, you remember what the book said. The book said all you had to do that the intention had to be very simple,
Yeah.
couldn't be overly complex.
Yeah. So I'm just going to think really hard about freeing all of us. Not just this, but everything. That should cover it.
Yeah, it should. Hey, that hex is about to have a weird side effect because of your roll of a 7 there, Salem.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a moment of crescendo, and I think Salem and Ada can certainly feel, and maybe even Kimberly, who are there up on stage, that there's I don't know how to describe it. You know how sometimes if you're like really close to a speaker, you can feel the air pressure doing this. That or like if you're listening to two tones, if you're like me and you sneak with your friends into the racquetball court late at night in college and sing tone clusters. Obviously very sophisticated and cool I was. But that reverberation where things are very close but not quite the same. There's that feeling of things not quite being in sync. And it's kind of in the space between Salem and Ada. And then there's a little bit of a shift and almost like a ringing tone coming from Ada's direction. Right as the group comes to a crescendo. And then Salem, lowers the stick as a way to signal the completion of the ritual. And everyone falls silent to see what happens next. Cool. Hey, Kim,
Yeah.
would you roll a D6 If you roll a 6, roll again.
I rolled a 5.
Cool. Hey, Eva, would you roll a D4?
You making us look for other dice in this D6 system?
I know, right? Sorry. I mean, I can just roll it, but I think it's more torturous if I make you do it.
You're muted, Esther.
3?
I got a 3. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You missed it. I rolled a 5 and was very confused and then realized you said D4.
Cool. Salem, would you roll effectively a D? Well, no. Yeah, roll a D2. So evens, it's 1, and odds, it's 2. So roll a D6 and then just evens and odds.
That's an odd.
Cool. And then Ada, I don't need you to roll because there aren't any more variables. You all experience, and I think probably everyone experiences a little bit of a whoosh of power. Everything gets a little bit wibbly wobbly. Kimberly, you are on Ada's shoulder. Eva, you are holding a stick. Salem, you feel real weird. Kind of, I don't know, light and only partially there. Ada, you feel, I don't know, however Kim would feel.
Oh.
Ew. Oh no, we Freaky Friday'd.
Wait, where am I?
Yeah. You feel a little bit weird there, Kim. And not just because you're very small, but because you are changing.
What am I changing it to?
Well, you're getting bigger.
Oh, great. Yay. I could be Godzilla.
Yeah. You're a very small thing on Ada's shoulder, and then you start to feel it's kind of a really uncomfortable feeling. Kind of like, top of the roller coaster, and then it goes down and your stomach lifts up, but also like your joints feel weird and you feel kind of bloated. And then you're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you fall off, and you are now, I'm going to say, in shorts, sandals, socks, and as you look down, some sort of, I don't know, football jersey.
Where am I?
Neighbor kid.
Where? No, this is not right. Put me back. Put me back. Was I a lizard?
Cool. What happens?
And that
Nobody
concludes the
freak
pep
out.
rally. Goodbye.
Great job, everyone.
we-
Toss the stick to the senior section.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Let's go. It's just, let's get out. Get out.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
If I have this right, I should have written it down. Eva. What?
I was Salem.
Well,
That's
no.
on the stick.
Well, but someone's Eva.
Oh, okay. So you're saying who?
Yeah.
Who?
So
Oh,
you all
yeah.
see Eva look around, confused, and then kind of down and look confused, but maybe also a little bit intrigued in a way that's probably not so great, and then takes off running.
Oh, we follow you.
Oh, we gotta.
Oh, we absolutely. Oh no, it has to be me.
Ugh, I think
The-
this body has asthma.
The supernatural ones.
Can I just sit and wait to see if I get pulled by him? or whoever.
Kim's
said it.
Right? Yeah, I mean, you've sussed out what happened, so you're just gonna sit down and kind of go, okay, this didn't go quite to plan. Thinking about how you're gonna explain it to your robot dad. So Salem sits down, and the three of you take off running.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Well, we'll let you know if they get more than a couple of miles away. Salem.
You, football jersey. You're wearing a football jersey. Tackle him. I don't know which one you are.
What? Who? Salem, don't talk to me like that.
It comes out in a, Salem, don't talk to me like that. You're cracking adolescent
no.
boy voice.
My voice sounds so bad.
And a little bit nasally.
Oh,
Geez,
gosh,
I don't think I
guys.
can.
Oh no, this isn't very good.
Right.
I don't know how to run in this body.
And it definitely has asthmas and clinical allergies.
It's I think I was allergic to my lizard self.
Who are you?
I'm Kim. Who are you?
I'm Ada.
That's,
Who are you?
Wait, are
Is
you?
Salem?
I'm Ava.
Oh no. Who's that? I say as all of us are chasing Ava.
I don't
Probably
know.
this guy.
It's either Salem or the freaking lizard boy.
Yo, lizard boy, stop!
I think, hey, would you like to try to shut him down? I mean, it's not going to stop him, but we'll see.
Yeah, sure. I still feel ghost inside, I think.
I don't know.
Or do I?
I don't know. I think it'd be more
I don't know.
interesting if you just grabbed the other people's skins.
Kim, what's your cold?
0. I
You
think.
suck, Kim.
Nope, it's -1.
There you go.
-1, I got a 7.
Yeah, he stops for a second and then realizes that he's, made a lot of distance behind you. Stops for a second, looks back, and kind of goes, and runs off.
Do I still have access to my bargains?
Maybe.
It's your soul that's in the bar. That's the bargain, right? So maybe.
I mean, presumably.
Well, but see,
maybe it only half works. You can only bargain for half of something.
Well, what I will say
something.
is the hex works, but has a weird side effect. And the hex was to free everyone. Like everyone.
It's like, because
And this town probably has only 1 or 2 supernaturally trapped things, and not hundreds of them.
Per square meter. That's accurate.
Yeah.
At least it's not a certain basement in Massachusetts, because that could be problematic.
Yeah.
No.
That's over there, though.
I think it's, you're obviously single focused, but there's been a lot of freeing that's gone on, including freeing everyone in the audience from their inhibitions. So there's a lot of like stuff going on now with the audience. It's getting very peppy.
Best pep rally ever.
In a couple of different ways. Like there's a few. I never liked you punch, fist fights breaking out. There's the opposite of fist fights breaking out. So yeah, you have definitely created a bit of a bacchanalia. So cool. And your quarry is getting away.
Yeah. Can I use Elsewise power to give the dark power a string so that I can access hex casting and see if I can cast Wither on him?
Oh. Sure. Why not?
Cool.
I saw someone do one spell one time.
Well, but
I think I should be able to do that.
What you're gonna
Yeah.
So here's the deal though, Kim.
Yeah.
Everyone was freed.
Oh no, was I free from my bargain?
Hey.
Wait, no. Now I'm just a wimp. Son of a bitch.
Apparently
hear
can't
us.
hear us. We
It's
just-
fine.
It's all good.
Oh, you
So-
can't hear anyone. That's fine. We're just talking about yourselves then.
No, it's no problem.
Huh?
It's Discord. So
Okay.
where we were.
Oh. Can you show us the stream again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you reach for that connection and it feels maybe a little bit weird. And then there's a little poof of faintly brimstone scented smoke. And a little garden gnome appears, a little dapper garden gnome. Yes.
Yeah, I want to stop that kid.
New soul who dis.
What?
We're not technically obligated to help you at this point.
What do you mean you're not technically obligated to help me at this point?
Wow. Kind of pulls out of nowhere this clipboard and kind of flips through some sheets, like reaches behind his ear, and then a little pencil will apparate and we'll kind of like scroll down. It's like, yeah, I'm not seeing you on the list.
What do you mean? Well, I mean, just because I'm in a different body doesn't mean that the soul's different. It's
Well,
still me.
I don't know. Somebody played with the rules of, magic and time and, ever binding soul situations. And apparently you're no longer on the list. So there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh man, I hate these guys.
Can't you just get back on the list? Can't you just sell your soul again, even though you're free now?
Well, so here's the thing. Also, which one are you?
Kimberly.
I'm a.
Or which?
Oh,
That
the
one?
vampire one. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, so we have consultation with the home office. We're not entirely sure that we want you back. Frankly, you've been a real headache. More trouble than it's worth. A real,
Can I make a
It's a
deal for
soul,
the?
isn't
Can I make a deal for the
a real,
body that
a real
I'm in?
lost leader. A bad deal, let's just say. What with the whole
You're
Sacrificing
getting
pe-
fired as a client.
sacrificing people for no reason, causing all kinds of
It was
chaos and
one
nonsense.
time.
To be honest.
It was
Well.
one person.
What I'll say is that if you fill out the appropriate paperwork and wait the 6 to 9 months it'll take to go through audit, maybe we can have another conversation. But you're going to want to get your spiritual credit rating up. Because kind of now that we know what we're getting, it's just not as attractive as it used to be. Sorry to be so personal.
Yeah, you guys suck. Whatever. I'll figure it out.
We're literally the devil, so yeah.
Yeah, you think you'd care a little bit more about souls. Well, I mean, not care, but
Yeah,
you know
not
what I
yours so much.
mean.
So anyway, feel free to reapply. We wish you the best in all of your future endeavors. Bye.
Great.
We've been having this conversation
Oh,
while
no.
running because that's funnier.
That doesn't mean.
He's just floating
That doesn't mean
along
she's-
beside.
Oh yeah, God, whatever. It's
Doesn't
fine.
mean she's immortal now, does it?
And now
know
I'm
what
just a
I'm
normal person.
The worst.
Now she's become the most
Anyways,
powerful
you
of them
thought Kim
all.
as the Infernal was bad. Wait until she's the main character.
Let's say, for the sake of argument, you are in fact the mortal.
Oh, great.
For now,
Cool.
until Ava makes
For
her
now. Let's see. What can I do? Probably nothing because I don't know who my lover is.
Yeah, you got none right now.
I got none lover.
I
Well,
wa-
maybe it's the guy.
I mean, I can case with your booze or something.
I will say that you probably have a complex set of feelings at the moment. There's a set of feelings for the rapidly retreating ghostly form of Ada. But there's also similar feelings for the body that hosts Ada. So
Cool.
also you're
Um,
like a 14-year-old boy now. So there's a
Yeah,
whole
just
bunch of stuff going on that's
disgusting.
really super gross.
Blech. Yes.
What if you made out with yourself? Hear me out.
Right?
A rare opportunity
Yeah, this
has
is
presented
actually-
itself.
This is perfect. I'm briefly the mortal, and I love my own body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
I actually know I didn't want to say that, but that was, yeah, there's probably maybe less in your case, but certainly in your quarry's case. I think Eva, the way that they reacted to being in Eva's body was probably a little bit icky. So what happens?
Well, one of us is like a supernatural vampire. Go get him, Ava.
Not right now.
Just run faster. That's what you can do, right?
In a vampire
Something about hitting
body.
baseballs. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of
Shoot.
have different body. Wait, you're in? You do witchy stuff.
Yeah, do a spell.
You want me to like abracadabra the guy? What am I supposed to do here?
Like,
Yeah,
I
just
don't
do
know,
that. Just say that
make him
and wave your
stop.
hand, and it'll probably work.
Oh my god. Yeah, because
Instinct will
spellcasting
take
worked
over.
so well the last time we did it.
I don't know what went wrong. We planned this out so thoroughly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what wrong either.
You said
Oh my
that
God,
kind of
this-
suspiciously.
Old
What?
school body
No.
sucks.
So what you gonna do there, Eva?
I'm in a normal body chasing a vampire. What am I supposed to do? I guess I could just think really hard and hope to like cast a spell to get their pants, well, not their pants down because it's my body and that's embarrassing. To make them trip or something so we can catch up.
Cool. Yeah. Why don't you roll plus dark?
Am I rolling with thin
Yeah, so
stats and what's your dark?
1.
1.
I got a 2 and a 6. 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. So it's gonna work. And
sure
you're gonna
it-
choose.
I would minor boon it, but I think it makes sense for it to not go.
You're gonna choose one. It can do you harm. It can have a weird side effect, or it can trigger your darkest self.
Darkest Self did not work good last time, so we'll do
I mean, it just means you hex everyone. It's fine.
we'll do harm. Maybe, you know, it hurts to see me hurt myself, you know?
Okay, yeah, it's painful. You kind of like don't know what you're doing. You reach for this thread. It's obviously slightly impaired by the fact that you're not where you're supposed to be. But we'll say you do the illusions hex, and that creates scary images in front of the fleeing you, enough to make them kind of dodge away, and they were headed towards the exit, kind of down the main hall towards the big double front doors, and instead they shy away from these horrible illusions and head back actually deeper into the building, maybe up the stairs.
The chase continues.
Yeah, guess we're going upstairs then.
Yeah,
Cool.
keep going.
Cool.
Maybe you should check on.
Where's the freaking
me?
witch that ruined all of this?
Yeah, let me run back and get her.
Beat her up. I think she did this on purpose. What the heck? She's
I'm
not
not.
even with
You
us.
see these noodle arms? I'm not beating anyone up with these.
It's true.
We probably haven't worked out in a good few years as a little lizard dude.
I mean, probably he's too busy basking in the
Oh
sunlight.
my
or
god,
whatever.
please stop sounding. You sound so whiny. Just stop talking. Go get the witch.
Shut up, Kim.
Yeah.
Even in a different
Also,
body.
you're saying I don't sound whiny normally. That's so great. Let's go and get Salem.
Okay, so Kim runs back and gets Salem, or huffs and puffs, stumbles back and gets Salem. And the other two of you are. The good news is that your quarry is also just like starting to figure out how the body works. So there'll be moments of a burst of speed, and you see them like look back and see that you've followed where they're going. And they'll take like 3 or 4 steps at a leap, but then like kind of overpower that leap and stumble a little bit. So they're not really making that much ground.
Using your powers, you're just gonna make yourself super thirsty.
We'll be
Mass
fine,
vampire
right?
attack.
2 humans running towards the vampire. This is fine, right?
Not my fault.
Definitely thanks you for that piece of information. Anyway, so what happens? I think they're impaired. I'll put it this way: mechanically, they're impaired. You're impaired. That impairment won't last for long, but you're not just gonna catch him, especially given that he's in an athletic vampire body.
What body is Ada in?
I'm in Kimberly's body.
Oh, so you're
Which is
also
useless.
like immortal, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I've got good
Salem is in a
volatile.
ghost body, which actually wouldn't be bad
Yeah,
because if
actually,
you
the
go through
most
walls, you cut
useful.
them
You
off.
should, yeah, Salem. I think they ran upstairs, and you should go get the guy that this guy that you turned into a lizard. You should go stop him.
Cool. Can I float up through the roof that will be then to the floor?
Ruining my high school career? Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yeah, in front of all of these kids. I'll
Well,
create a distraction. Don't worry.
the assembly has degenerated into a free for all. So I think call the distraction made. And also, Ada, you are not the mortal. You are what Kim would be if Kim hadn't been impatient and sold her soul. Would you look at the queen skin, please?
Let me just scroll down here. Hey. Lots of stuff in here.
I don't
Cool
buy
and
it.
stuff.
That would never be Kim.
Well, if Kim was
Kim got
different.
impatient.
Yeah,
You
which is very
just started murdering people.
Right. Cool.
It's one or the other.
I mean,
So,
she would have been a terrible person either way.
I mean, come on. Yes. So, what happens?
I guess I could try another
Do I
hex
have a
again.
game? Yeah, just keep doing that. Do I have a gang?
Would you like to have a gang?
Yeah,
I mean, Kim has lots of social connections.
yeah. I'll just choose one more. Telepathically connect with them because that seems like the most convenient
Yeah.
extra thing to have.
Yeah, you feel this impinging sense of some folks in the assembly and where they're at and what they're doing. 2 of them are, well, kind of doing each other. And one of them is having a great time beating the crap out of some random people that they didn't like.
I indicate that they should go upstairs. There's somebody else they should beat up, and it's Ava. Or at least hold down. You know. It'll be fun.
Cool.
Kim thoughts.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kim energy.
I think
With
it's
the mouth.
I think I'm gonna require a gaze into the abyss, as if you're trying to because you're effectively trying to get deeper into their minds and be part of their thoughts. So as part of the streaming move, I'm gonna say that.
All right, I rolled a 10, and then a stat happens.
Yeah, that's plus. So you probably chose the cold and dark one versus the hot and cold one.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah. So that makes it 11. So we'll say, and you add 1 to the roll anyway. So that is a full success. We'll say that with that, not only you're able to get deeper into their thoughts, but you're able to influence them and communicate telepathically that they need to follow their queen's commands. And so,
It's go time. Sleeper agents.
yeah, two of them untangle from each other, and then one of them, is just drawn back to smack someone in the face and cocks their head up, listening, looks up towards the second story, and they all look to each other and then began running up behind you. Cool. So now you certainly have the advantage of numbers. He still has the advantage of an Eva body. But well done on that front. What is anyone else doing to impair him?
And I try to grab his ankles.
Oh, yeah. Let's call that a shutdown. Although that's meant to be a social role. Or it could be lash out physically. That might make sense too. Let's make it lash out physically, because that's a kind of volatile thing to do.
Is it the one or the negative one?
It's volatile. For Ada. Ada's volatile is what?
I think it's 1. No, -1.
-1.
Too cold, too dark.
So I rolled 2 6s, so that's 11.
Fantastic. Ooh. So yes, Ava is getting away. And then and you're hearing the hooting and hollering of Ada's gang as they roll up the stairs. But Ava's body is getting quicker and quicker. And then you just see these two ghostly hands pierce through the beautifully polished wooden parquet floor and grab like vices onto the ankles. And then Ava's body face plants and probably skids because he was going at pace.
Get me! Sorry.
Good work. Good work. We pile on.
Cool. The gang shows up. So everyone piles on and begins attacking.
Stay away from the mouth.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, just hold her down. Just hold her down. We got questions.
Who are these guys? What?
Well, and I'm going to say because you established your streaming link. Whenever Ada speaks, the others speak in unison.
That's normal.
So you hear them go, "We have questions."
What is this?
I don't know. It's a whole thing.
Did you make a deal with the gnome when I wasn't looking? What just happened?
No, why would I do that? That's dumb. I'm sure at this point Kim is wheezing back up.
Hey.
We are Kimberly. You will shut up.
Right. Hey, Eva, would you roll 2d6 for me?
Eva as in me. Okay.
Yeah, you. Would you actually?
I got a 1 and a 5, so a 6.
Oh, you know what? I will spend a major bane to allow you to re-roll that.
No. Okay. A 3 and a 1. Am I trying to roll high or am I trying to roll low?
I don't know.
But you already did it without asking that question to start with.
Because I want this to happen. I can't have spent. I would have
starting to think it's high.
I would have had to spend a minor bane. Okay, never mind. That's fine. So we'll just use that original roll. So the original roll was what?
A 5 and a 1, a 6.
Okay, so I would have had to have used a minor bane.
Not including whatever pluses.
Yeah.
I have 2 hot, 2 cold, and -1s on the other two.
You know what? Then I should use 2.
Because then you could use
No, I don't want it to be fully effective, actually. Yeah. So your body, looks like it's like more confused than anything like that. Like getting pounded on doesn't really hurt you that much. And then they look at you, and suddenly they are all you can see. Everything gets real quiet. It's almost like time slows. You are lost in the pools of your own eyes. You know, but it's not quite a 10. Oh no. So something bad has to happen? Is that how this works? So, well, what could it be? You're gonna
It's realize exactly what you've done to them, fuck up your commands, their sanity is unhinged.
Yeah, it's not like they're trying to give you a command so much as they're just kind of instinctively using a thing. So that one doesn't make sense. I think you're gonna realize what they're doing to you anyway, because that's your power. So probably the most narratively interesting thing is if you suffer the fate that you have imposed upon other people multiple times. And the fact that your body is now mesmerizing you and you know what's happening and are powerless to stop it probably is not a super mental health moment. But I will leave it to you to decide how that manifests.
Oh, okay.
Does the name Renfield ring a bell? Anyway.
I think I saw the movie.
Yeah. I mean, Eva has always wanted to have a thrall, right? A familiar. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Do what you would like.
Okay. I mean, if I realize what they're doing,
but
I'm probably gonna freak out.
Yeah.
Because I know what they're doing, so I'm probably going to try to fight me. And like, I don't want to like damage my character permanently, but I would probably like go for the eyes so they can't look at me.
Oh, okay. Cool. That sounds like a lash out physically to me.
I got a 2 and a 2 with what are my stats now?
Your volatile is not +3. Regardless.
Okay, well,
so
that's not a bad thing.
So slap fight.
Just covering their eyes, like
you're trying to,
and not really working.
But it's more like you're fighting your own new body because it's under the influence of this mesmeric effect.
Also, not doing a good job of keeping my hands away from their freaking mouth. But,
right. I'm not sure he's completely put that together
go for
yet.
eyes.
Cool.
Yeah, give him the spicy blood.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Who knows? Cool.
Yeah, who knows anymore?
So right now, everyone was piled on. Eva kind of stumbled back and was just like, no, trying to cover the eyes as you try to resist losing your mind fully because of the failed mesmerism. Is anyone else doing anything?
Can I just like walk out of a locker like, hey, I was in there the whole time?
Sure.
To make sure that Ada's cover isn't blown.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it matters with everyone up here, but yeah, this is fine.
the one nice thing I'll do for you.
Kim's body and the 3 members of the clique all kind of look at you and say, oh, thank you.
Thank you. Do you want to do something about you're Salem, right? I say, pointing at me.
Yes.
We say, the collective says, can you, I don't know, chill her out? Pointing at
my eyes.
Eva.
Stop it! They're looking at me. Stop
it! Just get in there and see what you can do.
So how would I do that?
Just go in, just kind of, and then you go in.
All of your clicker
All
making
of
the
them,
same.
ooh.
Just go in. Ooh.
Don't let go of the vampire.
We do have to do that for a second, Jester, and then everybody's like, wait,
Right.
vampire.
Oh, now you said the word.
Oh, I'm crazy. I didn't say the word. That was it.
Don't worry, it's gonna be mentioned at some point. I'm here.
Right.
Well, go on then.
I'll try to do the ooh thing.
I
Little
think
fingers.
yeah, I think you're probably not even sure what that means. But anyone can gaze into the abyss regardless of your power set. So I think that's
One
probably
of the side
what you
effects of possession isn't going crazy if it goes wrong, is it? Because then
Sure.
I'm going to start gouging out my own eyes.
100%.
This.
What'd you get on that gaze into the abyss there, Salem?
8.
Okay, so you are gonna get some indications. I think you see two things. I think you see someone trying to pour water into a full vessel. And it simply overflows. Or maybe you see someone, like, when you're thinking about, like, what is it that Ada is trying to tell me? Ada and her clique are trying to tell me to do. And you see a vision of someone pouring water into an empty vessel, and that works fine. And then you see someone trying to pour water into a full vessel, and it just overflows and goes everywhere. It's a real mess and doesn't help anyone. The other thing that you see is the exact text of what happens when a hex goes wrong. Not the specific consequences, but right above that. A sense of, let's see, how would that translate into a vision? A sense of cards being shuffled, like almost by magic. And like they stop for a second, but you can tell the cards are like anxious to move. For those playing along at home, the text is that when you get a 7 to 9 on a hex, there is a consequence, and also the hex is easily reversed. As long as you can reverse hexes. Thank goodness you have someone with you who can reverse hexes. Too bad they're suffering a minty bee at the moment.
Yeah, I'm starting to like go for my own eyes now.
Because you're not sure who's is whose. Yeah.
Look, as long as one of our eyes are out, it won't work.
It's true.
Can
Cool is
I
what happens.
slap myself / Eva,
Yes.
but get a hold of yourself?
Yes. I think that's a shutting down.
You have +2 cold.
Yeah.
So that's an 8.
Cool. Ada, would you like your body to spend your carry 1 forward?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Do we have a minor boon?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Cool. You maybe want to spend both the carry 1 forward and minor
If
boon.
you want your body to keep its eyes, it's up to you.
Yeah.
I will use that minor boon for you, Sin.
Cool.
Not
Cool.
for real good.
Yes, it is enough. It is enough to break the mesmerism and slap Eva / your own body back into, at least temporarily, a sense of sanity.
I'm offended enough that I'm like, how?
You just
Dare you.
slap her back.
He slapped back and it goes through.
Go through, right? Yeah. Right.
It becomes one of those dynasty slap fights with everyone with the big padded shoulders. Yeah.
The Kim collective,
Yes.
we'll probably talk to. All right, who are you? To the Ava, the unknown Ava.
I'm Ava. What are you doing?
Wrong.
We're friends.
I
Try
made
again.
you imposter.
They will look and say, well, this isn't exactly what I wanted. I wanted to be free so that we could be together. I'm sorry
Are
I ran.
you Tuxedo Mask?
Oh my.
Well,
God.
look, I've been hanging out with Salem for a long time, and she usually like lets me sit on her shoulder when she reads her books, and so I've learned a few things. Like, you know how she's really good at illusions?
Yeah. I guess.
So
Wait, were you doing illusions the whole time?
I don't really look like Tuxedo Mask.
Because
But I
you
know
look
that you can.
Yeah,
I know
we
you can
know
see.
what you look like.
Right. I know you can see beyond that. Also, my mom says that when I grow up, I'm going to be really handsome like my dad.
How old are you?
It's kind of hard to tell because I've been a lizard for a while. But like 15, 14.
Are you the same age as Salem?
I think like a year younger.
Okay. 1 second. I'm just gonna put our hands on his mouth, as if that will stop him from hearing what I'm about to say. So, anyway, during the
What did I tell you?
sorry, Ava, you were totally right. I'm so sorry. During the ritual, he was all like, I would like to be free, so I thought about freeing everyone. And maybe that caused some, I don't know, spell issues, Salem? Is that a thing? Can you imagine Kim saying everything like this? It's really exciting. Also, the 3 other people here are
Saying
also
the
doing
exact same
this.
thing. Yeah.
And
kind of miming
why
out the
everyone?
emotions.
Why not just him?
Well, I didn't want to be connected to Kim, and
Yeah, okay.
I wanted to make it like useful enough so it would free. I didn't know where he was. I didn't know he was a lizard right next to us. You should give more context next time.
Yeah, if you would have just been straight up, we could have helped better.
Could have done
Yeah,
the thing
hold on.
first.
Salem, why didn't you undo the lizard spell?
Yeah, I go to poke Salem in the chest, like, you need to fix this, except it kind of just goes through the chest a little bit. But...
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what I'm doing half the time.
Oh my gosh! Oh no!
You couldn't
Well,
have
how do
told
you
us that
undo
before
this?
we tried to cast the spell in front of the entire school.
I mean, to be fair to Salem did say, well, I did cast this one hex once.
It's true, and it's homeschooled, but we thought that was enough qualifications,
Right.
given how everyone else is super qualified in our group anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, listen.
It's not Kim that messed everything up this time.
Listen.
Well, it kind of is because
What's
it's
your
kind
name?
of Kim's body now. It's confusing.
Yeah, listen.
I mean, it's an Ada's body. That's somebody else's problem.
What's your name? Uncover his mouth.
Looks to chat. Darian.
Darian. Right. Okay, Darian. What we need you to do is not run away anymore, and we're all going to switch back to our regular bodies.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This is
Don't even look down. I saw that.
That's weird and creepy, okay? I know you were a lizard for a long
I do
time, but
not
we'll get us
consent.
back.
Yeah.
to everything that's normal.
Uh,
And then we can go to homecoming, I think.
you'd go to homecoming with me?
I mean, I said I'd
Not
go to
in my
homecoming with
body.
you. But yes, we need to get everyone back to where they need to go.
Well, I don't like. All I feel is like really thirsty,
Yeah, it's gonna get way worse.
and
Trust me,
and
it's not a
and
fun
a
time.
strong desire to impose my will upon others and enslave them and make them my thralls.
Also, very
Is this
hard
what it's
to
like
resist.
to be a girl?
Yeah, it kind of is. It's
I mean, you
really
guys are
hard
always
for us all the
hydrating.
time.
Is that why you're just like constantly
Yeah,
super
we
thirsty?
need to stay hydrated. You know when we say it's that time of the month? It's really related to all of this.
Oh, gross.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So we should
Trust me,
probably
you
get
haven't even gotten there
everyone.
yet.
Yeah. We should really get everyone back to where they need to go. So don't run. I think we all need to stay together. You can like stand up, and I don't need these guys.
Yeah,
I think we should keep him in place anyway.
your clique will follow your instructions.
All right. They'll will haul Darian up.
Yeah.
And form a loose circle.
Cool.
All right, Salem. If you could just do the thing where you make this, we all go back to where we were. If you could do that really quick.
Yeah. Just I don't know, say it backwards. What do you do to reverse it?
Sure, but wouldn't that be you doing it? Because you're in my body?
Okay, that's nice.
But
the
no,
body will do it. But you need to tell us what to do. Because you're the witch. And you know things.
Wait, so I have to do it? But I'm not a witch.
You cast a spell.
Oh, yeah, I guess, kind of. But are you born a witch or was she studied to be a witch? I don't get it.
You born a vampire?
Yes.
You used to...
That's different. All four of you, shut up. Kimberly's.
Weirdly, everyone has red hair in this group.
Yeah.
How do we fix it?
Probably saying things backwards.
I was joking. If you were just saying that because that's what I said, I'm going to be very upset.
No, that's how I reversed the other one that I did. That wasn't the lizard one.
Okay, do you have the spell book? Or do you have it memorized?
Yeah, it was on my person.
So I have the spell book.
Yeah, sure.
How big is the spell book?
There's a couple
Probably
of them.
pocket
There's
size.
probably a bag. Maybe it was left behind in the increasing. And part of the problem was that the teachers were also freed from all their inhibitions. So there's it's a whole situation.
Oh.
We'll just soft focus what's going on in the auditorium.
Great.
I am learning
okay.
a lot of things about teenage boys.
Yeah. Kim just grabs a book out of a locker and holds it in front of your lap.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Party popper goes off.
Oh, ew. Cool.
Okay. So the books are on me, or the books are in the auditorium?
I'm gonna say you go back down into the auditorium and try not to look at what's happening, and grab the satchel that Salem brought the books in.
Okay. Middle head up.
Cool.
Drop the books on the floor. Point out which one it is.
It's the black one with the red kind of engraved.
I mean, point to the spell, not the book. Give me the specific spell, what I need to read backwards. Line to line. I need to know exactly what I'm doing.
On page 65, right there.
Okay, so I just read this backwards and what am I doing? That's it? I just say it? Do I gotta do anything?
Well, usually like the eyes start glowing when you start doing spell work, so probably what's gonna happen, the eyes are gonna glow, you're gonna chant, and then magic.
Okay. That wasn't any more instructions on what I need to be doing, but okay, good to know. My eyes glow, I guess. All right. I will open the book, look at it, and start to read it backwards.
Sure. Roll plus dark.
I got a 6 and a 5. Okay.
Cool. That actually works pretty well. There's a moment where everyone, like, you can feel yourselves pulled out of the body, which is probably only familiar to actual Ada. For everyone else, it probably feels a little bit weird. And then there's some sort of similar, like, whoomph of power. Much weaker, however. And you hear the various sounds coming from the auditorium kind of change and be, oh, here, let me help you up. That was weird. I guess we just got carried away.
A little
Oh no,
too
we
much
reversed
spirit.
everything, didn't we?
Well,
yeah.
you're still in your borrowed bodies.
Oh. Well, that didn't work.
That didn't
Well,
work.
it did to the extent that it could. Because
We need people to cheer again and focus their intent. Can we get a second pep rally? Can we
maybe
make
the
them do it right
homecoming
now?
game. Maybe the homecoming game we
The
could.
homecoming game. That's
in 30 minutes.
some
Tonight.
30 minutes tonight, conveniently, I guess.
Yeah, this afternoon.
For our
'cause it was
homecoming lacrosse game.
Daytime pep rally. It's just an exhibition intramural game, right? It's not like a big deal.
All right. Well, then tonight at the game, we're going to have to cheer like our lives depend on it, says the collective.
I'm so mad right now.
I mean, that assumes that everyone actually goes to the game.
Oh my god.
I mean, everyone's
Yeah,
for
the
sure going to
entire
the
school's
dance.
required to the pep rally.
Everyone's
Oh
going
my
to
God,
the
the dance.
Everyone's
dance.
for sure going to the dance.
All
No.
going to the dance.
No.
Yes.
Lord.
Oh my gosh. We get to
No.
go to the dance.
Oh man.
And then we can make everyone sing a song. Oh, we have to get crowned homecoming king and queen. And then everyone will cheer.
I feel like the
Or
song
we just
idea
know who
better.
does.
A song that everybody knows that everybody's gonna sing. Like
Yeah.
Sweet Caroline or
Macarena.
something.
We gotta
Nobody sings the Macarena.
do like a "We Will Rock You" or something.
I mean, people will sing "We Will Rock You," but they don't know all the words.
Yeah, I mean, we only need a second. Anyways, hi, I'm here now. I got bored of sitting in the auditorium.
Oh, hey, I thought you were here the whole time. My bad.
Nope. I've been sitting in the auditorium the whole time. Did you guys win?
No, everything's bad, we say.
Yeah, I kind of figured because I'm still like this.
So anyway,
We need to get them a drink, or we're gonna have problems.
well, who's tasty here?
No,
Wait, I got a
it's from
couple. I got
my
like
house.
3 guys right here.
I mean, I think I'm normal. Well, I'm not, but you know what I mean.
Right. Let's just go to your house then, and we'll sort it out. School's done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know, it's like a Saturday or something.
Who knows?
You
Who
only
knows
have
when
you only
things are.
have a
Let's go.
couple of hours to kill before the dance.
Cool. We're going to have to get you fed and also blindfolded because you're not going to the homecoming dance in that.
You mean figuratively kill, right?
What?
We're gonna actually kill time.
Come on, King. I got a side quest for us.
I've been playing Hades 2. Let's do this.
Dress up montage. Let's go.
I don't have any boy clothes.
You have to
Also-
close your eyes the entire time you're changing.
That's why we have a blindfold. It'll be fine.
Would Kimberly and I be the ones to get prom king and queen so that when we change back it's Ada and Damien?
I like that idea, says Darian.
Yeah, I'm not sure that can happen, but we'll do our best.
Yeah, this will be great. It's we can make amends, Ada. We can be good again.
The collective smiles politely. It says nothing.
So you go back to Kim's house. Kim, is your dad out of town again? I think your dad is back. 'Cause
Anyway,
that's
I
more
need to go to
fun.
my house.
Okay, well, your dad is definitely home.
We just need them to go in and get a drink. That's all we need to do.
Okay,
And their outfit for homecoming.
sure. How are you going to arrange that?
I'm going with them and going to tell them exactly what to say.
Cool.
All right. The important thing is my dad is kind of a dick. But he's might ask you something, whatever, I'm a little mad at him right now. So just be like, you wouldn't believe me anyway if he asks you what happened today. Okay. And then we're just going to go and you're going to get a drink and you're going to pour it into a cup. It's going to be like a nice cup and you can't tell what it is. So it just looks like you're drinking like iced coffee or something. I do it all the time. That way he's not suspicious that I'm with you. And just say I'm a friend from school or whatever.
Cool.
Well, I guess I'm not because I'm in Salem's body. I'm the witchy girl, which I might rub in his face, but
All right. Is everyone else just waiting outside?
Keep the speaking to a minimum.
Okay.
You're mad at him.
All right.
The rest of us
Sure.
are just like standing by the fire hydrant outside.
Just gathered around. Cool. Yeah. So you go in. Your dad says, who is this? And
I'm Salem.
Salem. And then your dad looks at you. We have that project that we were going to work on. I don't think we really have time to be entertaining your friends.
We have to get ready for homecoming.
So here's the thing, Salem, in this household, when an adult is speaking, typically teenagers don't interrupt. It's kind of rude. I mean, I'm, not criticizing your upbringing, but I'm trying to bring up my daughter with better manners. So why don't you just let this family situation...
Sorry, I'm used to having a robot dad. He didn't teach me all of this.
I'm never going to understand. Hey, why don't you just do me a favor and wait in the living room while I talk to my daughter here? You can do that for me, right? You see the very subtle sparkle in his eyes that he's prepared to make you do it.
Yes, I can go do that right now. And
Cool.
I look at him and I'm like,
Cool. So you have to go. You leave the kitchen. You have to go sit outside. What are you doing? Are you just like sitting on the couch waiting or what?
Trying to eavesdrop.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you hear your dad mumble, mumble, mumble. Robots? What? And then you hear you say something. And then you hear your dad say, that's not what I said at all. And then you hear yourself say, well, you just don't believe me all the time. And, you know, it's been really hard these past couple of years. And, you know, sometimes I just feel like I'm not even myself. And sometimes I just like really want like a connection and I want people to see me and I want people to listen. And I just like, it's hard to reach out, especially when people see you as something different and they don't treat you like a regular person. And I just kind of want, just want someone to listen to me and someone to see inside. And, you know, and then you hear
Oh my
mumble,
God, he's
mumble,
making me
mumble.
sound so pathetic.
Then you hear mumble, 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 and then you hear, "Oh, well, thank you." Because your body is standing close to the door, so you can hear your side of it pretty clearly. Oh, well, thank you. You know, that's nice. And then you hear something, something, something. I'm, you know what? I'm sorry if I've been hard on you. You know, it's just, it's a lot of pressure. You know, bringing up a kid like you by myself, and then you hear yourself say, yeah, I totally get that. And, you know, maybe we could just like sit down and talk about the stuff that's important to us and, you know, get to know each other as people. And you hear your dad say, you know, that actually would be a really good idea. And then you hear more just like stuff. And then they kind of come out and your dad's got his arm around you and you've got a solo cup that you're
glaring.
drinking. And your dad says, Salem, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry for being rude earlier. I was just a little, you know, it's work, you know, work stuff. Didn't mean to take it out on you. You know, any friend of my kid here is a friend of mine and gives you a little bit of a noogie. So you two are going to homecoming. That sounds fun.
Yep.
Doesn't say much this one. I know she's super awkward.
I'm homeschooled.
Oh, okay. Well, you know. Well, this will be a really good opportunity to get some social experience. Well, you couldn't have picked someone better than my Eva.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. she's, you know, everyone loves Eva. And then you're like, "Oh, thanks, Dad." See, I notice. I just don't always do a good job of showing it.
Yeah, you noticed.
Okay, Dad. Well, I guess we'll maybe talk more later. It's like, yeah, I like that. And then you go up to your room with you, who is now your dad's favorite child.
I think he switched bodies. That was not my dad.
No, all it took was like talking to him like a real person instead of like an enemy. Your dad seems cool.
Oh, whatever. He didn't even recognize his own daughter. That goes to show you what kind of dad he is.
So what happens?
Grab the dress and stuff. Make sure stupid lizard boy's well fed so he doesn't munch
Yeah.
on people. And then we'll head over to
This
to
is kind of
Kim's to finish
salty.
getting ready.
What is it?
It depends. Its taste varies. Don't
Oh,
worry
it's like
about
one
it.
of those electrolyte things.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Well, I do feel better. But mostly it was that great conversation with your dad.
Yeah, I have a very special diet. Stay away from my dad. All right, let's go.
Me too. I can't have peanuts or I die. Oh, wait. I can have peanuts. Hey, Dad.
No. I hate peanuts. He will know. Let's go. I just said I'm on a special diet.
Okay, fine. All right, so they come back out. Eva looks really kind of happy and pleased. Eva, however, doesn't look very happy and pleased.
I mean, does she ever?
Yes, how dare you? Until I started hanging out with a certain group.
Well, you're the one that needed extra credit.
As all good groups should form. I sent the collective to go get ready. They'll meet us at the dance.
That's like a permanent thing. I still don't understand that.
I don't know either. There's like a weird psychic connection to them. Did you know you had a psychic connection to your closest social contacts outside of our group who all have red hair?
I mean, I was a little busy with the trying to
Demon
collect.
thing.
Yeah, the
Going
cult
it
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's cool though. I would maybe like to be back in my body to use it, but you know.
I don't know. Maybe you have to be more perceptive about that kind of thing.
I mean, I feel like this whole experience has just really opened my eyes to how.
How you don't have demonic powers anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, no.
Are you
I
sure?
was maybe being a not great person, and I
Oh wow,
should
not
try
a
to
great
be
person.
better.
Filled with stabbing knives, huh?
There was one time, and
It
I'm
was
sorry.
2 times. To
Okay,
be
it was an
clear.
attempted. It was once for real. The second time was attempted. It
Ooh,
didn't
the
work.
double jeopardy, you can't be charged for the same crime a second time, right?
You were already dead. I mean, look, no, it's not. The point is not to be defensive. Just I'm sorry. Okay, I don't. I don't know. I don't want there to continue to be bad blood. I mean, we're probably still stuck together ish. I don't really know. But
I appreciate that you apologized. In this. Anyway, let's go to your house.
yeah, okay. Oh, you're gonna have to talk to my dad. It's
It'll
whatever.
be fine. I can
I
act
think
like you, right?
I say weird shit all the time. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Except you're gonna have to explain the boy thing. But uh, Salem, I'm your little brother. Well, Eva, I'm your little brother. You know what I mean.
Cool. So you rock up to Kim's house. Kim's dad is there. Kim's dad is not particularly observant, or else Kim's dad would have known about all the ritual sacrifice going on in the basement. Oh, hey, kids. Hey, Kim. Have you been in my books? I was just, there was one of them about the, I mean, one of the books that I, don't think you kids should be looking at. Not that kind. Nothing creepy. Just, I was looking through and it seemed
Is
like
it
that
porn?
was. No.
No, I don't think we have. We gotta go get ready for the dance.
There's a dance?
Yeah.
Homecoming, actually.
Tonight, I think, based on our nebulous timeline.
Oh, and hi there. I'm Kim's dad.
Hi, I'm Salem's brother, cousin.
And this is Salem.
Oh, Salem from next door. Yeah.
The neighbor. Yeah, Saber Kids.
Yeah.
I'm homeschooled.
I used to play racquetball with your dad. Something about he had like a shoulder injury. He hasn't played in a while. I mean, I've seen him and waved at him. He just seemed like it just seemed super mechanical. So I assumed that like he still had an issue with his shoulder. How's he doing?
Yeah, he actually had to get some screws in, actually. So.
Oh, you know Salem's dad?
I am Salem.
Oh, that was just me being confused for a second.
Yeah.
The problem with body swaps
I'm like,
is
Yeah,
what?
remembering
Sorry.
who's who.
I should have swapped the names. Okay, yes. Okay, cool. So that's good to know. Yeah, well, just let him know if he ever wants to play again. I've been practicing. Cool. Well, have fun at the dance. Kim.
Hi.
Be back at a reasonable hour or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. And please don't bring a bunch of people back. I mean, I'm
Sure,
glad.
we
I'm
can't have
glad.
a party.
I mean, I'm glad you have a lot of friends and stuff. And then he'll kind of, lower his voice. I mean, I'm real glad that you have a lot of friends, and I'm real kind of draws you aside. I'm real glad to see you, kind of coming out of your shell after everything.
After everything.
So, well,
Yeah.
but take it easy. You don't have to always be the life of the party. You don't have to jump at every opportunity and take things too fast. Sometimes just slow down and enjoy being a kid. I mean, trust me, it doesn't last forever. You don't have to take on the weight of the world. You don't have to try to fix everything.
Yeah, I'll take this advice to heart.
Great. Okay, cool. Well, have fun. I'm going to be...
Will do.
I'll be on the computer probably until late, so just be quiet when you come in.
Okay.
Cool, thanks.
Run off. Go get changed.
Cool.
Ada unlocks Kim backstory hint. Did you know you had a backstory? We must
Nope.
investigate it.
I mean,
That's why the clue was vague.
like I think I did drop
everything.
something about Kim's
Everything.
mom dying, but
Yeah.
I don't something around there.
Yeah.
Why else would you make a pact with a demon
Yeah,
and
because
quickly act?
Why else would you start demonstrating cult-like behavior?
people
Except
don't
the
wind
cult
up like
thing.
Kimberly for no reason. We'll just put it that way. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Oh no. Is this one also traumatized? What?
What?
In the game full of traumas. Anyway.
So
change
yes,
outfits.
full dress up montage.
Yeah, me with Ava making sure their eyes are closed the whole time and
Okay.
helping them.
Okay, cool.
Creepy.
How
Yeah, don't even make the excuse that you have to go to the bathroom because I know you don't.
That's exactly
But
what's
I've been
going on in his
drinking
head.
everything.
Yeah. So Kim, how are you dressing Darian's body?
We gotta find you a suit.
You think you could fit into Kim's dad's stuff?
No. Like Kim probably does have like slacks and button-ups,
Yeah.
but I don't. We can try
Yeah.
that.
That's we can do something with the school uniform to
Yeah, but kind of buttons the wrong way, so Ava's body is a little bit confused trying to put it on, but and maybe a little like having to have their eyes covered while they're being dressed and trying to help. So it's a little bit
No,
of
that one doesn't need the buttons. That one's in Ava's dress that Ava, I assume, has picked out.
Yeah.
Yes. That we picked up.
The boy body that
Kimberly-
Kim's in.
Kimberly and
Yeah, the
Darian's
body that I'm in
Yes.
is being dressed up in.
So
In slacks and the
there's
buttons go the wrong
complexity
way.
in getting Eva's body dressed. There's complexity in getting Kim Darian's
And
body
Darian's
that Kim
body.
is in
Yeah.
dressed. So there's a lot of kind of back and forth and weirdness and some mismatched socks as a result. And I'm going to say it takes a good while of comedy of errors for you all to make yourselves more or less presentable.
I feel like Salem has also a hard time because you have to concentrate really hard to change outfits.
And you're still in the cheerleader outfit.
And you're still in the cheerleader outfit that was infernally allowed to stay on your body better.
Yeah.
Probably should just leave that one underneath. Who knows?
Maybe throw a jacket over it.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Can I
Alright.
just like go to my room via whatever ghostly powers it is?
You're back.
Okay.
So do you want to just float out the window and go to Ada's house? Or you want to go to your room? Salem's room.
Yeah, go to Salem's room, grab Salem's clothes to put it on Salem, which is Eva, so that Eva, that is Salem, doesn't ruin
I
whatever
mean,
image Salem.
you live
that is
next door. I
Salem
can
is
also
trying
just
to
go over
convey.
there. Ruin whatever image. Okay, homeschool kid.
No, it's all good. Yeah, no problem. I think, I mean, it takes some tries because you're still getting used to this, semi-translucent, somewhat incorporeal body. But yeah, you can pull something together. It's probably a little bit black and a little bit flowy, but yeah. The only time Ada's body has ever worn black ever. Turns out it's very flattering. Goth Ada. Maybe this is the beginning of Ada's goth phase. It's quite possible. Cool.
If I had a nickel for every time Misha played a character that turned emo.
Right. Cool. So yes, after a period of time where there are multiple attempts and a little bit of comedy of errors, you are as dressed as you're going to get. What happens?
All right, time for the
Alright.
dance.
To the dance.
Cool. Small town, walkable.
Yeah. We gotta remember to hijack the stereo or whatever to get the music going so we can get everybody chanting or whatever.
We're just going to request the song from the DJ.
Sure.
They might need a little extra convincing. But we'll worry about that later. Or I'm just going to have to stand there with the book and wait for them to play a song that's compelling enough to have everybody sing at the same time.
Or we could get them to chant for the homecoming king and queen.
Let's see which one happens first at the right energy level.
Sounds good. We got multiple plans. Look at us being prepared.
It'll
We're so
cover
good at
every
this.
eventuality for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Let's go to the dance. This will be fun.
So yes, what is the theme of Pioneer Academy's homecoming dance?
Space.
I was about to
Space.
say to the moon.
To the
Yeah,
moon.
yeah, to the moon.
To the moon. So yes, there's mannequins dressed in like tinfoil space suits. There's a big like someone basically taped a couple pieces of large cardboard together and painted kind of what gray splotches on it to make it look like a moon. It's very kind of home crafted looking. I mean, the Pioneer Academy has a decent budget, but usually not for this kind of stuff. There is a punch bowl. There is predictably a wide open space for dancing, and currently no one is doing it. This is very much like the social engagements that happen, particularly the mixed social engagements that happen at Pioneer Academy, where there's just not it's like the girls on one side, the boys on the other kind of situation. So I would say the energy level is low.
Okay, well, Ada and Darian, why don't you two start dancing and set the tone?
Okay.
Myself and Ava need to stay here so that I can be ready to read the book should some opportunity arise.
I summon the Kimlective with the directive to go find someone and dance with them if they want to dance with you.
Okay.
It's dancing time.
Okay. Yeah. So, I think for those who are dancing, I'm going to need a roll with hot to kind of get everyone turned on to the vibe that you're trying to create.
Yeah. It's a vibe.
I got a
I'm negative
10.
1
Ooh.
Because even though I'm in a nerdy teenage boy's body, my hot is still +2 no matter what I do.
I have a -1 to hot, but I did roll 11, so that's a 10.
Ah.
Hey,
excellent.
We're in sync. Look at us.
Yeah, and I think
No, Kimlective.
I think Kim, something about being in someone else's body, like there's why be self-conscious? Like if you look weird dancing, and they're only going to
It's
think
Kim
that
who's looking weird dancing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, I think it works out pretty well.
It wouldn't have mattered if I was in my normal body or not. I would have still gotten a 4. Salem can't dance for heck.
Okay. So it's kind of in the background dancing. I'm gonna say one of the Kimlective comes over and dances with you to kind of like amp up the thing. So yeah, I'll say that that's sufficient to start loosening things up. But it's going to take more to turn this into the kind of party vibe that is going to power the disenchantment.
Did we think to bring alcohol to spike the punch? This is a Kim thought from Kim's house. Unfortunately, we were busy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yep.
have thought of that because I
You don't drink.
Nope.
That's fine.
Yeah,
We'll have to do
nope.
this the old-fashioned way
Yeah, no, Kim
of
didn't think about
playing
it.
line dances repeatedly.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, everybody. Hey, Macarena.
As a ghost, can I possess a body?
So the vision that you had when you were thinking about possessing Eva's body with Darian in it kind of suggest, like, I think you know from something that actual Ada mentioned when it came to possessing Mia's body. But I think the sense that you got from your vision is that while it may be possible, it is certainly not easy to possess a body that is currently fully ensouled. As in the pitcher that's already full of water, there's not space for more water to go in versus the empty pitcher. Which means you can try.
Can I try to possess the DJ to change up the music? To do some
Sure.
beats?
I'll say you're going up and you're working up to like, how do I possess this body? And then you see someone come up and say, hey, would you play this? And the DJ says, yeah, sure. All right, kid, here's your song. They're literally paid to make the kids happy.
But what if possession?
You can still try. I'm not trying to shut you down.
Can I try to push them out of the way to take control of the thing?
Yeah. You want to lash out physically?
Sure.
Mild-mannered Ada just walks up.
Give me that turntable.
Shove the DJ out of the way.
Puts the earphones over one ear and starts beatboxing.
So a 6 with a -1 is a 5.
Yeah, I think it's more like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you stumble there? Oh, wow, you're light. Here, let me help you sit down. DJ is very helpful. The dance won't last forever, and it's not at that fever pitch you need it.
All right. We request in sequence, but each one of us separately, because that way it doesn't seem like we're all planning it. Line dances. Everyone's favorite Macarena. The cha-cha slide. The other one they play at weddings.
Cuban shuffle.
Yeah.
Everyone hates this.
Okay. Yeah.
Then we bring in the pop songs that everyone likes kind of group dancing to. You know, ones you can just kind of make a circle and start like,
Yeah, we need to do break it down in the center of the room and just start.
Yeah, sure, a break
gather
dance
up.
so the jocks can do stuff and everybody can cheer at them. That seems like a good thing. As if the DJ didn't already have all this in his plan, but we're like, listen, no, we need it now, faster.
We need it now. You gotta do it really, really quick.
Do it in rapid succession. Yeah. Cool. Let's just see. So whoever is kind of leading the thing, give me probably a hot.
I'll dance. So I got an 8, and I'll spend 2 minor boons to make it a 10.
Cool. All right. This kid that no one knows is the life of the party. I think there's a couple of other kids who kind of come up and go, "Hey, are you new here?" and like strike up a conversation. Like,
Yeah.
you seem like you're having a great time here. Like, yeah, let's all dance.
Yeah, let's party.
Yeah, and I will say, Kim, that this no, but Kim, this appreciation of just like letting loose and you're effectively you're being himself, if that makes sense. Kind of like that disinhibition, not really caring how people see you because there's no consequence because it's technically someone else. The fact is that there's a very strong positive response from many people, including people who wouldn't give Kim the time of day.
Kim is going to take the wrong lesson from this, but Kim is learning things about themselves.
Right. Cool.
You and Ava both. We both got that.
So this gangly 14-year-old boy is just going crazy on the dance floor, and everyone's just kind of like, yeah, let's let loose.
Oh, did you know he's new here? The Kim Lective starts saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like he's brand new, probably starting the school this year, maybe.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Hey, you should come and hang out with us sometimes. New kid. Horrible attempts at breakdancing. Like it's the worm, but you mostly just kind of fall down and wriggle on the ground because of the asthma. It's like, but everyone is enjoying it in a good natured way because you're so disinhibited. Cool. What happens?
All right, here's
While
the
they're
big
chanting,
request.
new kid, new kid, new kid.
They're all
All right.
chanting.
Yep. Anytime anyone starts a chant, I'm going for it.
Cool.
Just try it.
I think probably while New Kid is trying to do breakdancing because that's the time where everybody is
Circling
forming the
around,
new
watching.
the circle
Yeah,
around.
circling
They're
around,
chanting because it's as good as breakdancing gets in Minnesota in a small town
That's
school.
the thing. No one really knows what it's supposed to look like. So literally anything that you're doing, it's like, oh, that's
I'm
cool.
just like spinning
Yeah.
on the floor, kicking my feet.
Right. You got some of the Kim Lective just spinning you around.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm like a Beyblade. Let her rip.
So, actual Eva, would you like to?
Oh, I have to roll for it.
Yeah. It's that same cast a hex / gaze into the abyss situation.
I would love to do that. Oh, okay, good. Don't worry about my dice for a second. A 3 and a 5. And what's your dark sin? I think it was 1, right?
1.
That's a 9.
We still have 4 minor boons.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
if you
just
want
use a
to.
minor boon to kick it up. I do want to.
Cool. Well, so yes. And what does everyone want to happen? Because it's that whole collective will situation. So Eva just wants to be back in her body. Eva wants everything to go back the way it was. Yes?
Not necessarily. I still want the Kimberly Ada connection severed.
So you don't want everything the way that it was. So what?
Well, I don't want him a lizard either. I think we just want everyone. I'm thinking is I want everyone.
I'm upset with him. I don't give a shit about the lizard boy because he lied and caused this.
Somebody's jealous that he has a better relationship with your dad.
Yeah.
Shut up. I don't have daddy issues. Shut up, Kimberly.
So what Eva so Eva effectively wants the original intended effect.
Yes.
Okay, so you're trying to make things the way they would have been if the first one worked. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What is Ada's intent?
I'd probably want everyone to go back into the bodies as they are now. Well, like, I don't want them to be a lizard anymore.
Yeah.
So I just want everyone back in their correct homes.
Okay. You want everything to be right.
Yeah.
Because remember, the intent has to be really clear and concise and not a lot of words or complexity. What about Kim?
I mean, Kim's obviously loving all of this attention, but Kim would also like to be Kim again. So, would like to maintain the recognition, but also wants her body back.
So, Kim just wants to be adored.
Yeah.
Cool. And how about Salem?
Salem wants, so kind of like how Kim had two things. Salem kind of has two things where Salem wants to be in Salem's body again, but also likes being a ghost and being able to like float around through things.
Bro, no!
It's like I want to be dead.
Cool. Well, the reversal works, but you didn't coordinate on a particular intent. So,
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think that was part of it because Ada's lone intent ruined everything.
yeah.
I thought
I
it
think
really
one-
hard,
One
though.
inconsistency
Mhm.
Inconsistency causes problems.
And
cause
listen,
problems.
I'm sure we all assumed that we all knew we were going to think the same thing this time. It was very clear what
Yeah.
needed to happen.
It's just
Entirely clear what
unfortunate
needed to happen.
Yeah,
There
the
were-
original intent.
Yes, and what's the
Yes.
problem?
We can fix all the other stuff later.
So, would you like me to just decide?
Sure.
Cool. And, there are ways to change things if they need be.
It's a reverse check.
It's not quite the same as before. And I think it probably starts with Kim / Darian, who is the real center of attention. So there, Kim, you feel that same sense of being outside yourself. And it's almost like you and Darian pass each other. And as you do, you get a sense of kind of who he is. In that moment where you're both kind of in the same place or in both places. There's a moment where you kind of get to know, not in words or in like specific images, but like his character. I mean, pretty typical, not really malicious at all, and kind of afraid because afraid things will go back to and hoping really hard. Ultimately, the way that you want to be adored, he just wants to be accepted. So, Salem and Ada. Ada wants things to be right. And Salem wants to be Salem but a ghost. I think that's exactly what happens. You two pass each other a similar kind of exchange. And then Ada, you're back. You're you. But like you.
Whoa.
Like heavy, has to breathe.
Full of hunger.
You're a real girl.
Uncoordinated. I'm a real girl. I can be the mortal.
Super hungry and thirsty.
I had my potential familiar.
It's everything Ava wanted too.
Right? Or are you a witch now? Or something else? Who knows?
No.
And yeah, Salem, you're back, but you feel that same lightness. Like you look down and see yourself, but it's that same kind of insubstantiality that you enjoyed so much, that notion that you can kind of go anywhere, you can get away, you can hide, you can sneak, you can, when no one's looking, just like float out the ceiling and fly high above the city if you want to. And Eva's just back to being Eva.
Good, as it should be.
With a dad who's interested to getting to know each other on a whole
I'm
new
so
level.
mad at him right now.
So with that, I will say also the Kim lective sticks with Kim.
Excellent.
Do you keep partying down at the dance? I mean, I think there's a little bit of a whatever, and Darian sort of stands up, everyone like clapping him on the back, and he's kind of looking down at himself and like checking to see if he has little gecko pads on his fingers, and he doesn't, and it's like he's waiting for the transformation to hit, and it doesn't. And then he runs over to Ada and gives Ada a really big hug. And I know somehow, I mean, I was hoping as hard as I possibly could, but I know I couldn't have done it just by myself. I know whatever it was that you were hoping for also kind of helped me. And
Yeah.
And you're very pretty, and I really like you, and I hope that maybe sometime we can hang out, like maybe go to Steak and Shake.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We
Cool.
could hang out.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to. I think I've technically been missing for like 2 years. I need to figure out how to like contact my parents and.
Yeah,
Uh,
probably.
Unless you went missing again suddenly.
what?
That's weird. I thought I heard something over there.
But yeah, I mean, now I know how to get in touch with you, and wow, you're like solid and stuff.
Yeah, that's weird. Did it like undo everything, or?
Oh, Ada, you're you again. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's totally awesome.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not gonna haunt you anymore. Is the thing still there?
The Kim
Where did
lective
it go?
laughs.
I guess we should probably still test if there's any weird connections.
You
or
can
anything.
gaze into the abyss. Anyone
Yeah,
can.
that's probably good to do. What's this? Dark. What's my stats? Oh, I only got like let me just use a major boon. We're almost done, right?
Yeah.
Let's get some answers. I'm using another major boon. Let's get some answers. There we go, dice. You did something. I got an 8 on the dice.
Okay.
I don't know what my dark is.
It's not going to be high. If you're the mortal, it's not going to be high. If you want to be witch or something else, it could be high. How about this? You're going to get visions regardless. And they may be clear, they may be opaque, depending upon how you decide to interpret them.
Confusing and alarming, I think.
Right.
Where we'll probably end up.
So what you see is not a tentacle, but you see fine silvery strands like metallic thread, kind of woven among and around all of you in this tight kind of Jacob's ladder sort of situation, almost like a knot. There's order to it, but it's like everything sort of mixed up. And you get this sense, it's almost like you're standing there and you're seeing this in real life, and then it's almost at the same time like you're in a little tiny diorama, because up above you are these looming figures watching. And you get the sense of these silver shears just kind of poised over you in a way that is not remotely comfortable. And I think you all see Ada kind of look up and jerk because these things are massive. But they're held there still. There's this waiting, watching feeling coming from this vast cavernous space above. And as you watch those strands kind of loosen and kind of fall away and kind of reorganize, they're still there, but there's a new pattern to them that isn't so knotted. It's complicated, but it isn't disordered the way that it was before. And you get a sense of those shears pulling back for now, but that watchfulness remains.
Yeah, it's probably fine, I say.
Great. Let's go get us a
It's
snack bar.
probably okay. I think that's all. It's better than it was, probably.
For now.
We can talk about it later. After the party!
Yeah.
Can I
Yay!
possess technology?
Say again?
Can I possess technology?
You can try.
Become your own dad.
I mean, maybe. It depends on what you're trying to possess. I think a dad would be easier than a toaster. But you never know. Anything's possible.
Well, like to rev up the party, possess the turntable so that you make the sound.
Oh, I think
Louder.
you can just go invisible and walk over and crank it up. You don't have to possess it.
To
Oh, yeah, you can go invisible too, like for sure.
Yeah, invisible and substantial. So yeah, there's just a little bit of a wisp as Salem disappears, and then you hear the what's a good theme song? A good anthem.
I have that
Party rock.
lift you up song stuck in my head. I don't know the.
I just thought party rock anthem because you said anthem. I don't know.
I'm so excited.
My music is
Oh.
not dance friendly. Not school dance friendly.
Cool.
Dancing Queen by Opera.
Yeah, Dancing Queen.
Sure. So, because that's a good one. So Dancing Queen comes on, and of course Kim is like, "That's my song,"
Yeah, let's go.
and
Release your inhibitions.
and Kim Lective is like, "Slay," and you all go out, and so yeah, I think we see probably Darian going over to Ada. It's like, "Hey, before I go find out what's going on with my family and if they're even still here and alive, let's have one more dance." And
Yeah.
as Ghost Salem wiki DJs, everyone dances. Even Eva does probably like the side step with the snaps, with a roll of an eye every now and then. But the energy is infectious enough that even Eva is powerless to completely resist. So the camera draws back on this crew of little monsters enjoying a perfectly normal homecoming dance. And scene.
Yay!
Cool. Well done.
Yay.
We didn't all die. We just got
We
confused
didn't all
about
die.
who we were.
We
well,
all just
I mean,
changed
Salem died.
playbooks except for one person.
Well, yeah, Salem died, but
Salem died.
Ada came
but
back to
Salem
life, so
wanted
it was
this.
kind of like a net zero. So yeah, Salem likes being a ghost. Ada didn't like being a ghost, so everybody wins.
At least she's
Probably.
not connected to anybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, probably not. Not.
not
Well,
as
she'll be
badly.
connected to Ada now.
Wee.
The tentacle just moved.
Cool. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
have Freaky Friday. It's a good time.
I was kind of like, well,
Post credit scene is Ava fighting with her dad.
and and him being like, I understand you're frustrated, kiddo. You know, that talk we had in the kitchen earlier really made me see things in a new way. So I'm just going to, give you the space that you need and realize that you're your own woman. Just know that I'm here to listen if you need any guidance. And if you don't,
How is she
That's
supposed to
cool.
rebel against this?
right?
I'll tell you how, by ruining it all by saying, that wasn't even me. It was the stupid witch girl. She switched our bodies. You didn't even know it wasn't me because you didn't even know me.
I didn't realize it before, but your creativity and your sense of humor is one of your strongest assets.
I'm not going to directly tell you that you're
gotta
lying,
be
but you're
kidding me.
lying.
You just said you would listen to me. You're not even
No, I
listening.
am. I'm listening.
Oh
I
my
totally get
God.
it. I totally get it.
I just don't believe you. Still.
Well, I mean, it's completely unbelievable, but yeah. You should write some of this stuff
Completely.
down. It'd be really great.
Oh, I'll write it down, all right? Sweet. Keep a record of all this.
So everyone's happy
Shoving
but
face later.
Eva. Yay.
Nobody's surprised.
There's no such thing as a happy ending for Eva, unfortunately, but that's a self-inflicted wound. Cool. Well done. Hey, why don't we do the thing where we let people know who you are and stuff? How about we start with you first, Tuff?
All right, I'm 98 Tough Love, Tough Torfelton, some other variety of nickname. I pretend that I stream. I don't know when I'm back next. I think there's something on the calendar, but I don't remember right now. I think it's maybe Teen Magic Academy.
It might
Possibly.
be a Monday.
Misha knows.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe, possibly. Who knows?
We'll see.
Misha does. Misha schedules. And other than that, you can usually find me over on the Juices TV program. Go SJ.
I'm SJ or SJ _ sidekick. I do not stream, but if we do TMA, I will be running TMA on, I think, Monday. And yeah, that'll probably be the last thing you see from me for a while. Possibly, maybe. But we'll see. Go ahead, Sin.
Sin or sinful _ potato here on the Twitch. I do stream on occasion. Things line up. And say and
You're
Losing
cutting
you
out real
again,
bad,
Sin.
Sin.
This connection to the
Internet
spirit
is
world is
dying.
weak.
Yeah. Ironically, this
Poor
is why I
internet.
reset my headphones, because I thought it was my headphones the first time it happened.
Oh.
We'll pull out the Ouija board so Spirit Sin can give us the message.
We ghosted the internet. Thanks, Sin.
I will for Discord, Misha.
Thank you. Yeah, Sin streams, in case you didn't hear, sometimes in the mornings. And you should look at all the art that Sin does. We just posted probably in our Discord and other Discords. Anyway, I'm Misha _lesson3. I don't really stream. You can see me at the Juicy TV program usually. I believe we have Teen Magic Academy scheduled on Monday, and maybe also Tuesday, and maybe also later, but it depends on SJ's schedule. We'll see.
Thursday's out for sure.
Yeah, I don't think anything's there.
Okay, good.
Hey, I forgot about that command where you can just say next, and I'll tell you when the next scheduled thing is. Also, I need to bug everybody in the Fallout game to give me their schedules. If I was to guess, it's probably going to be on some Sunday because that's when the other ones were. But we'll see how they do on their availability. It's a wild one. And yeah, I think that's it for me.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Hey, Zero here. Go check out our Discord, community.c+content.tv. If you're not on YouTube watching this now, but not now in the future, you know what I'm saying, head on over to c+content.tv, which is our YouTube channel, which is where all previous episodes of this and all the other silliness can be perused at your leisure. Give it a like, give it a follow, give it a little alarm bell so you can be notified when new content is published there. And if you're here, don't do anything because you are friends of ours and you follow us already. So it's all good. Yeah, let us do the thing where we say goodbye to YouTube, then come back, then find people to write out to. So goodbye, friends on YouTube.